Hello. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Good evening, everywhere you are. Because I know we are in different countries and I want to talk to everyone all over the world. I want you to share this video. Share and share and share. Because God will bless you. You are going to save someone's life. Share this video. I'm going to talk about HIV. I'm going to talk about HIV. I want you to share and share and share. Let us save people's lives. People are dying because of ignorance. But before proceeding, let us first thank God for the great work He has done in us. Thank you, our Lord. Thank you, our provider, for protecting us, for guiding us in whatever we are doing. We need your favor everywhere we go. We need your blessing, our Lord. Let your grace follow us everywhere we go. Thank you, our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Today my message is very vital. I want you to listen very carefully, and I want to share this video. This message is mainly going for those ones who are going back to our motherland country, Uganda, for the holidays, and to all mothers out there. Mothers out there. Listen very carefully. I want to talk about HIV. There are so many ways of getting HIV or acquiring, not only in sex. So, mothers out there, I want you to listen very carefully, because we are doing a great role in our families. You know, men, they just buy food and then go. But ladies, I want you to listen. I'm just giving an advice for all mothers and those people who are going back to our motherland country, Uganda. Don't just say that HIV, we just get HIV only through sex. No. So many ways of getting HIV virus. So many ways of acquiring HIV virus. So everyone there, I want you to listen to this advice. It will help you. Let us fight for ignorance. People in Uganda are dying because of ignorance. They don't know what to do. They are not informed about some things. They just know only that you get HIV from sex only. No. Listen, let me start with mothers. Mothers out there, I want you to change your ways. I want you to be very wise at home. I know mothers, we have a lot of things to do at home. Sometimes we can't manage. We can't manage. You cook, you go for work, you feed your children. So sometimes work becomes too much and we need a helper. We need someone to help us at home. Let me call them maids. We need maids at home. But how are you going to handle maids at home to prevent some problems? Because you may bring a maid at home and that maid can become a problem to the entire house, to the entire family. How? You have gone somewhere, you have brought a lady or a girl, you don't know about her status, but you are going to leave your children at home with her. Listen, I'm talking about HIV. I'm going to talk about the ways of getting HIV virus. Now I've started with mothers. You have got someone at home to help you. You don't know about her status. It's time we ladies to get maids, and we have to first do HIV test, because you know you are going to leave your children at home with them, with her. And let me tell you one thing. Maid will never be happy at home. Maids will never be happy every time. Because you know very well, Ugandans, we don't want someone to tell us, do this, do this. We don't like it. And sometimes we ladies, we are short-tempered. But work is too much at home. You have to go for work. You have to look for money to cater for some things at home. You need a maid. If you get a maid, just go straight to the hospital. Even don't use these mere clinics. Go to the hospital, do HIV test. See the status of the person you have brought to your family. Because remember, you can bring that maid, and you know our husbands, You know men at home. Sometimes they fall in love with those maids. But you don't know her status. And you are going to leave your children with her. Are you getting what I'm talking about? Are you seeing news on TVs? All parents are HIV negative, but the kid is HIV positive. Do you know how they get such? Do you mind about your lives at home? Or you just take your life for granted? I want you to be very careful with these people you bring at home. She can prick herself and prick the baby. Are you seeing blood contamination there? You may tell her to do something, a small thing like this, and she gets annoyed. She will revenge on your children. Ladies, you have to be very careful. And everyone out there, you have to be very careful with your life. So many people in Uganda, they start minding about their lives when they have got an idea of traveling. You know, when you are going for work outside Uganda, you can't go for work when you are HIV positive. You can't. It's not like Uganda. Uganda, everyone comes. We welcome everyone in Uganda. That's why you have a lot of problems there in Uganda. No one is going to attack them. No one is going to blame them. But for you, a Ugandan, you can't go somewhere else to work when you are HIV positive. Why do you mind about your lives when you are going for abroad? Why don't you mind about your life when you are going to sleep with someone? You don't know someone's status, but you are there sleeping with her, very busy. But when you get an idea of traveling, you start counting, I have ever slept with this and this and this. Why? It's time to be very careful with our lives. Before doing anything, why don't you just go there for HIV test and see the person you are going to be with and save your life? Your children are there very young. You have to cater for their needs. No one is going to cater for their needs like you, dad or mom. It's time you people, you wake up. Don't just take things for granted. You should be very keen with your life. Don't bring a maid before testing her, before knowing her status. She will cause a lot of problems to the entire family, to the entire house. You are seeing news on TVs. These days, people in Uganda, they are heartless. And let me tell you one thing. Some people who are HIV positive, they are heartless. They don't want to know. Ladies out there, be very careful with your kids. Be very careful with the people you are living in, you are staying with. I'm not talking about discrimination, but you have to be very careful with your life. Hope you are getting the point I'm talking about. It's time we change our ways. Ladies, we are the one playing great role in families. Be serious with your life. No one is going to look after your kids. We need life. Then let me talk to those ones who are going back to our country. This is, you know it very well. I know we have our beloved ones in Uganda. Our partners, they are there. But remember, you have stayed somewhere for 2 years or 3 years or 5 years. In Uganda, few people, you just count them on fingers, who can abstain from sex. You are there, very safe. Your partner in Uganda is doing a lot of things. Playing sex, which is unprotected. Those people in Uganda, let me tell you, they don't mind about their lives. People, they start minding about their lives when they are going to travel. But before traveling, before getting an idea of traveling, they don't mind. They just say that. They just see they are looking good. They don't mind about the future. They don't know what they are going to be in the future. So, don't take your life for granted. Be very careful with your life. I want you to share this video and share and share. Another thing about mothers. So many mothers are there. You go in hospitals to give birth. You are HIV positive. You know it very well that you are HIV positive. You have given birth very well, and your kid is okay, is free from HIV. Then the doctors, they have told you, you go and breastfeed your kid for 3 months. Breastfeed your kid for 3 months. But mind you, remember, I want you to listen. I'm not saying that breastfeeding is bad, but I'm talking to those mothers who are HIV positive. If you are HIV positive, I'm just requesting you kindly, be very careful. A doctor is going to tell you to breastfeed your kid for 3 months, because for those 3 months, your kid has no teeth. He or she can't bite you. But remember, you listen. Remember, some mothers out there, they develop some wounds around the nipples. What if your kid is having mouth showers and you have wounds around your nipples? Because the doctor told you breastfeed your kid for 3 months. Then you are going to breastfeed your kid with those wounds. What are you really giving that kid? What are you really giving that kid? Remember, a doctor is not going to follow you to see whether your breasts are okay to breastfeed your kid. To be on safe side, give your kids milk. Some countries, they don't breastfeed, but their kids, they are looking healthy. I'm not saying that you shouldn't breastfeed. I'm not saying that breastfeeding is bad, but I'm talking to those people who are HIV positive. Remember, your breasts, they develop some wounds around the nipples, and you were very busy breastfeeding your kid. Oh my God, I don't know whether you are getting what I'm talking about. It's time we people to wake up. We Ugandans, we have been so backward. Let us take a step in life. Let us fight for ignorance. Instead of hating people, you advise them. Don't fear to get an advice. You can't seek for an advice from other people. You have slept with someone. You have told her or him to go for HIV test. Has started saying, tomorrow I'm going there. I'm not at home. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. If you see someone you slept with her or him is not ready for HIV test, mind you, or you have known that she is HIV positive, you can go to the hospital before 72 hours passes, which is 3 days. Go to the hospital, talk to the doctors. Doctors will help you. They will solve your life. They will prevent you from getting that HIV virus. I'm not here to tell you each and everything, but when I'm talking about that you go to the hospital before 72 hours, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to talk about PEP, do this, no. Just to go to the hospital, see a doctor, seek for an advice, you will be very, very okay. Stop playing with your life. Hey, life is wealth. By names Musawatina, let me stop here. I wish you a blessed day and happy Ramadan for those ones who are going for fasting. Happy and blessed Ramadan. Bye-bye.